Hello, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 3. Ding it, me. Oh, wait. Yeah, don't ding it, me. Okay, so... Sorry, so this should be the first line of this day. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Christopher.
Yo, Sayori, what's up, baby?
No one says yo. Actually, it's not true. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thank you. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? Oh, no reason. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's easy. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before you came here. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently... Ow, son of a bitch! Sorry, leg cramp. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one other thing. You're always hungry. So you didn't just want to take a walk for no reason. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't know she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Christopher to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori.
What?
Ah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. And we are gonna take a screenshot of that. Yes, my hard drive is called Booby McNipples. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. It bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just a cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Ow.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a child sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Yeah, I haven't either. Huh. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it. I was playing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Christopher. Monica smiles sweetly. See, what is this pose that's going on here? She's the only one that does it. It's like a weird kind of half bow. Yeah. Oh, I'm uploading while recording this, so any little skips in the music or skips in anything, that's what that is. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's cookie shenanigans. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her about it anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into her anime closet. Manga closet, sorry. Christopher! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I want to get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Oh, are you going with Christopher to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. Just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Christopher? Yep. Let's go. Sayori and I exited the club room. Followed behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Not sure how to make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ha. That sounds kinda dull. Christopher, you're not thinking about it the right way. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction there, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? Sure, it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You suck. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary... Wait. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. So excited, the festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Christopher, this classroom over here is empty. let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? Been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. We enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best kind too. They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling out various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. Still need to find... Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. Oh, I dropped one. Wah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. Are you alright? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just for a second. And this is the obligatory whatever you want to call it. Depending on who you're courting, you periodically get like wallpaper-esque pictures of who you're courting. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Gently brush your bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Bump is starting to form as well. And it's gonna swell up. Should find you some ice. Christopher. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. Wait. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. Oh, okay. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it's going to be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I get that. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other one to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. It just appears in her hand. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Oh, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Christopher? This kinda reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you could. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I'd get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have had to hit your face. Christopher, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. Really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Christopher, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, she's got a blood rush to her head from standing up. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead on the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances about herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sarah. I have it right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Christopher. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Poem time. I don't know, just do it in the same order. Wait. Yeah. Christopher, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. What? I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. Can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Huh? No, not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Huh? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I feel that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, Sayori. I pat her head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Really? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Christopher? Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Okay, this is one of the times where where it does matter what order you share your poems in, because sometimes they want to keep them, and depending on who they are, they don't give you much of a choice. So if you pick them first, then you don't get to share them with other people. I think in this case, though, she's, she'll let me show everyone else first. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sarah, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. I thought she was gonna hit her forehead on something again. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm pretty clumsy today. Let's just sit down. Yeah. Grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot all about it. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. And this poem is awesome. It is like the best poem. Bottles. And for the purpose of this poem, I'm going to replace the word bottles with jars. Just because I feel like, I don't know, it rolls better, I think. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. Put it in a jar to keep it safe. And I put the jar on the shelf with all my other jars. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in jars all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each jar a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a jar to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more jars. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my jar caps. Doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they really want my jars that much? I frantically pulled them all off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every jar. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kinda creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. That's because those things that she is passionate about, but then drops a week later, she's not being honest to someone about it. Either to the person she's expressing the passion to, or to herself. Okay, so I think one of these plays off the other, so I think since Yuri gets the least out of this playthrough, I'm gonna give it to her. If this is the right day. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait. Maybe that was a compliment. Haha. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe someday you'll be as good as me someday. I added a someday in there. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, kinda reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. You never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably fly away like letting go of a balloon. We say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. Tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world would be better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Doubt I have to explain it. So I'm going to. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect other people for liking weird things. You're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. So what I do best, I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay. So, today was the day of poem where Natsuki and Yuri, if you read one's first, the other one will kind of have a link. So, are you still mad at me? What? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. Please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. Makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. Don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts, aside of myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. Well, shit. I guess you have to have Yuri like you to some degree for that to happen. Alright, so if you play through this on your own and you choose her, or if I do another playthrough, you'll see them relate, and it'll be nice. Hi again, Christopher. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. Actually, I can't. So saith the game, but I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright, but anyway, wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Still not 100% sure what to make of this, even knowing what I know. You know, like having played through the game several times. And also, playing a chalkboard on a turntable, I definitely get that, and that is really good, but playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, that's... I don't get that one. I mean, I get the fact that it's not something that works, but, you know, I don't see that making an awful noise. But, yeah, so how was the last... Oh, shit. No, I don't want to quit. Just wanted to stop reading the poem. Sorry. So just read her poem. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Oh. Shit. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What the hell am I even talking about? And that's my advice for today. I will pull the fourth wall back up. Go back to being a character in the game. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can even put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to be doing for that event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Anyone being any students who see the poster. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, yeah. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Oh no. Not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But still think we should give it a shot. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? And inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Alright, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. Yeah, you didn't ask me if I'm okay with this. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, no. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Where'd we get a podium? The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri's anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into one of her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. The first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were just caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Damn, she flew away. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, this is a lot harder than I thought. Ah, there it is. How did you guys all do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. but hearing it come from Sayari's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayari meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone who I thought I knew through and through. Sayari finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayari. Even Christopher liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayari. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that with that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Well, the next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Christopher. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Christopher lower everyone's standards a little before I have to go do it. Natsuki? No, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Recite my poems. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do it again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can just put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think it would be the other way around for me. Well, it's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. It's really weird when she bends over like that. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Christopher, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? Well, what would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I'm not totally sure what bearing this has to do with the game. So just gonna save it there. Ha. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her at the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Christopher. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Huh. Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time. Alright, give me a moment. Jeez, hour and 9 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can blow through this, and if I can't, then I will save it for the beginning of the next one. Shit. Yay, one. God, I don't know. Peace? Damn it. What is that? 2 or 3? Wait. No. Oh, maybe? Wait. Yeah. Smile. I'm taking a chance on this. No, wait. No, I'm gonna take that chance. Hey, I was right. Oh shit, I should save this poem. Oh, thought I just did something bad. Okay, I feel like determination should be for her, but could also be Yuri. Wait, excitement. Yay. Hurt? No, shame. Comfort. Oh, probably comfort. Although I'm not sure about this day. Special? Yeah. I think, yeah. Kicking butt. Oh, baby. Nature or pleasure? Yeah. Passion and promise. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it here and then move on along to the next one. Shit, what was this, part 3? I don't know. Wait, I'll figure it out. Alright. Cool.